We set off for the northern region to refuel. This place is paradise compared to what's further ahead. Beyond our destination lies the closed gate to Nordbelka. 15 years ago, the Belkans set off 7 nuclear bombs there to stave off the advancing Allied forces, entombing themselves in the frozen valleys to the north. That bit of history should have been enough of a lesson for us all. The 7 Belkan cities near the gate were vaporized, and the local area is still highly radioactive. Our landing point was in the state of North Osean, formerly a haven for Belkans, but now entrusted to Osean. If you refer to it by that name in front of a local, he'll put a scowl on his face and tell you that this is South Belka. Higher Lark meant a lot to us. Our flight training took place here on this airfield. On the base, we were surrounded by junior cadets, eager to hear war stories. The newspaper article about us, written by that journalist Jeanette, made it here faster than we did. Somewhere along the line, we had become the most experienced pilots in the town. Us, Captain Bartlett's legates. We were directed to take these inexperienced pilots back with us to Sand Island when we returned.
Man, we better thank Pops for this. Why's that? Because he's the guy who pounded basic fighter maneuvers into us. Now we can lord it over all these guys.
You said it. These pilots had only a tenuous grasp of flying, much less mid-air refueling, so we had to land at every base along the way. I can't believe we have to send them off to guard the western coastline.
An SSTO craft launch facility lies to the east of our current location, McNeely Air Force Base. The facility was a collaborative project between Osea and Yuktobania. It was built to be a bridge to outer space, with a mast driver 7.5 miles in length. Our radar has detected several planes from a Yuktobanian squadron approaching the facility from several directions. The facility is currently conducting pre-launch operations for an SSTO craft. The base commander will provide you with further orders.
This is the commander of McNeely Air Force Base. All units, including those refueling at this base, are now under my command. Engage the incoming enemy. All untrained pilots are barred from taking off. Those guys are still kids.
To launch. Commencing countdown.
I remember this space center well. The mast driver was built by Osea and Yuktobania as part of their collaborative efforts to construct an international space station. Our anti-war president used the surplus funds that came from cutting the defense budget to build it.
Is that the Arkbird?
The Arkbird, a white bird built as the first step toward the realization of the space station project. Now it's left its orbit and is just low enough to graze the atmosphere. It's coming down to pick up the laser cannon they're about to launch. They were building a bridge of peace that would span into outer space. Not anymore. The machinery meant for this peaceful mission was about to be used for our counterattack.
Hey, listen.
Yes?
Isn't that thing supposed to work like a satellite? Why'd it climb down all this way?
It's a maneuverable orbiting spacecraft.
I know that. I'm just saying, if the system uses atmospheric friction to change its orbit, then wouldn't that make it pretty hard to defend itself?
I guess it'd be in trouble if someone started firing at it right now.
Yeah, so shouldn't it be higher up then?
Continue countdown. 3 minutes to launch. Halt the countdown. Enemy incoming. This is the Base Air Defense Command. The enemy has a large formation of transport planes escorted by a squadron of fighters. They're conducting an air assault Force. The enemy has broken through pillbox 1. Now descending. All systems go.
There's too many of them. We can't take them all out in the air.
The armor's thinner on the bottom of the vehicles. Damn, I can't believe they're doing an airdrop. We have to defend this base by ourselves? This is the Northwest Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through pillbox 1.
Captain, the enemy is spread out over a large area. Should we split up to engage them? Roger. Don't worry, I can handle it. Archer, breaking off.
Are those our guys running on the ground?
Damn it, we lost another one. There's too many. We can't protect them all.
The agility and speed of those tanks are far better than I expected.
Our pillboxes are getting pummeled. We gotta protect them. Do the ground forces have any anti-tank units? Are they gonna be okay?
I don't know, but either way, we can't let those things reach the ground.
What's the status on those airborne tanks? Rim, can you check?
Several of them have already landed. They're executing their attack. We should engage as many of them as possible in front of our defense perimeter.
Yeah, I agree.
We can't shoot them all down. We can only thin out their numbers.
Number 8 just took a direct hit and exploded.
Our allies on the ground are mixed in with the enemy. Can't we do anything about that?
The captain's hit.
I hate having to shoot you after you finally touch ground and all, but... Sorry.
These machine guns don't even make a dent in those tanks. You sure we'll be able to land safely?
Fox 2!
Be careful. Avoid firing on your allies. Bennett, at your 6 o'clock. I'm on him.
Get distracted and I'll slam right into one of them. Man, this is bad for my health.
Damn it, we're caught in a crossfire. They're firing at us from below, too. We do have parachutes for our tank crews, right? They're firing! The center is under attack!
Go for the parachutes! Shoot the parachutes!
Yes, I got him.
Don't allow the enemy near our force.
Some of the tanks appear to have taken damage when they hit the ground.
The enemy tanks are heading for the base!
The tanks are mobilizing away from their landing point.
All Yuktobania ACVs destroyed. Our thanks to all Allied aircraft.
That should be most of them.
It looks like they've abandoned the ground invasion and decided to just destroy the base. Wipe out the remaining enemy forces. Make an effort to minimize any damage to the mass driver. Large number of cruise missiles tracked on the outer edge of our radar coverage. All fighters, engage and destroy these cruise missiles.
Captain, can you detect the cruise missiles from there? I picked them up as well. They're heading for the facility. Look at all those missiles.
The SSTO is gonna get hit if this keeps up.
This is Flight Director Adam Gittleman. Continue SSTO launch. Recommence launch sequence. Attention all personnel. We only have one chance to launch. Let's all do our jobs and see this through to the very end. That is all. Weather team, roger. Flight control team, roger. Guidance team, roger.
We're being pushed back, little by little. I can't shoot them all down.
You'll do fine. Stay calm and you won't miss.
Missile trajectories detected. Moving to intercept.
Take the load rush your final checks.
Edge, Fox 2! Target hit.
Kid, is the launch facility safe? I can't tell from here.
It was damaged?
It's just a little while more until the launch. Hang on.
3 minutes! 3 minutes to go! Flight control, your job is done. Evacuate the area immediately. We can't have any mistakes here. We're staying. Seal off D-block. Nobody's left in there, right? We'll be safe here. Calm down. Whoa, that was close. Come on. We can't waste any more time. Just a little more. Just 2 more minutes.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Final pre-flight check. All stations, go over everything one last time. Guidance, navigation, flight control, telemetry, communications, flight dynamics. Do we have a go or no-go? All systems go from all team leaders. Proceeding with launch.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Missile hit.
One minute left. Have a safe trip. Damn it! Is this it for us? The Air Force will get us through this. I know they will. So don't give up.
Come on! Have they launched yet? If the tide of battle doesn't change soon, we're in deep trouble.
Countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Enemy planes approaching. Take cover. We're gonna launch this thing if it kills us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. SSTO increasing speed. SSTO passing checkpoint 1. Passing checkpoint 2. Passing checkpoint 3. Mass driver hit by cruise missile. SSTO status report. Everything's clear. All systems are go. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. It's a beautiful sight. This is great. Observation room reporting. The SSTO is climbing smoothly. Congratulations.
The white bird rose up once again. Laser cannon in its wings. It was a moving sight. In my heart, though, I wished it didn't have to be used in war.
None of them found out why the enemy targeted the base until much later. Of course, by that time, it was too late.
we prevented the Yuktobanian army from capturing the launch facility. The SSTO launch was successful. The SSTO docked with the Arkbird, which had descended into the upper atmosphere, and successfully transferred a laser weapon module over to the craft. All aircraft with the 108th Tactical Fighter Squadron and the Sand Island Detachment return to base as soon as rearming and refueling operations are complete.